Are you a solopreneur looking to 2 times your revenue to fund your lifestyle and give back? Well, this podcast is for you. We bring you inspirational guests sharing actionable tips to solve many of the struggles you face each and every day. And now over to your host, Paul Higgins.
Hello to the Build, Live, Give podcast. If you're a first-time listener, welcome. And if you're a regular, thanks for your support. Love to get your feedback at paul@buildlivegive.com. This week, my business partner and I sold our technology consulting business to IT Genius. My business partner, Scott Gallatly, has become an employee of IT Genius. I want to thank Scott for making this partnership so successful, and I wish him all the best in his new endeavor. So today's topic is one very close to my heart: protecting your most critical asset. You will learn the 5 energy drivers, annual medicals, and daily me time. All links will be in the show notes at buildlivegive.com/podcast. So if you're a long-time listener and a follower of my social media, in particular LinkedIn, you would know health is very important to me. I was lucky to have a kidney transplant in 2019 from my best friend of all people, and I want to do everything possible to protect that kidney, not just for me, but in particular for him, for the great donation that he's given. And if you're not an organ donor, I please encourage you to do that. I run my own business like many of you, and I need to protect me. You know, in my mentoring diagnostic, I ask people if they've had a full medical, and I'm absolutely shocked by the answer. Actually, if I ask all my friends, I'm also shocked by the answer, just how few people do it. So the 5 energy drivers need to be all done at the same time. I learnt this whilst facilitating for Franklin Covey the 5 courses of extraordinary productivity. So let me just quickly go through them. So the first one is move, and that can take many forms. I heard the other day on a podcast, even if you run a half an hour a week, that's going to be very beneficial for your health. The next is eat, and there's so many great tips out there for eating, but make sure that if it's in a package, it's probably not going to be good for you. Sleep, sleep is absolutely critical, and that's the first question that a doctor should ask you when you walk in and see them. Next is relax. So relax is around about time of completely switching off, and in particular switching off from your devices. And the last one is connect. That's having real conversations with people. So once again, that's move, eat, sleep, relax, and connect. And as I said, you've got to do all 5 of them at once. So the next one is around annual medicals. So I really encourage you to book in with your local GP. So I spoke about it before, but it's just so important to do it. You can also provide online. There's also online providers that you can go to as well. So, it's just like servicing your car. You do that every year, or you should do that every year. It's no different to you, and it's so important to pick up things early. So before we go into the daily me time, I'd like to tell you about my book called Build, Live, Give. I go through the lessons I learned from leaving Coca-Cola to run my own business, how I grew it to a high 6 figures whilst having a transplant. I give you the exact 5 steps which I used to help 147 solopreneurs to double their business to fund their lifestyle. Go to buildlivegive.com/book to get your copy today, and there'll also be a link in the show notes. So the last one is daily you time, or daily me time, as I'm saying to you. I have clients in multiple time zones, which sees me working both mornings and nights. So what I do is actually created my own me time in the middle of the day. And it's pretty simple. It consists of riding my bike. Second is eating a really healthy lunch. And the third thing is taking a 30-minute nap. And I will not miss that nap for anything. And to be completely honest, that's what I think about most mornings when I'm hard at work, is just when can I have that nap. So what I'd love for you to do is create your own version of me time. So let me just summarize this brief podcast. So there's 3 key actions from today that you could take, where I've covered the 5 energy drivers, annual medicals, and daily me time. So the first one is pick one activity from each of the 5 energy drivers and make it a habit. The second is book your medical checkup. And the third thing is set up your me time. You can get more at the show notes at buildlivegive.com/podcast. Please send me a topic you want covered at paul@buildlivegive.com, and I'll reward you with a free strategy call valued at $4.99 USD. Please take action to build new revenue streams to fund your lifestyle and give back.
Thank you for listening to the Build, Live, Give podcast. If you like what you heard, please subscribe and leave us a review. It would mean the world to us.